Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
And we see Daniel Jones take the field, and a bit of a polarizing player, Mike, not necessarily just in New York, but throughout the league, and there's just so much potential. There is so much talent. You think back to him coming out of college. He's big, he's strong, he can run, he can make every throw. And remember, only a couple years ago, he took this Giants team not only to the playoffs, but got a big road victory against Minnesota. So he's shown he can do it. He needs to bounce back from last year's injury and put together more consistent performances than he has of late.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's out quickly to Pittman.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
3rd and 11. Jones to the air again. That one complete to Pierce. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Very hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Tua, give it to Achane. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Tackled on the 27-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Miami.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Once again, it's Achane. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here's Tua now on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Third and long. Here's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Anthony Gould now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to see the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now a play fake. Jones. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. He keeps it himself. That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down to keep the drive alive.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Jones. On the move left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. This one complete to Washington. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And a Dolphin 1st down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
A run out of the gun with Achan. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a try. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes it just comes down, Mike, to just letting it loose and go make a play. And I think anytime you want to bring a defensive back from the secondary into your blitz, there's a little bit of a reckless standpoint there. Could you give up a big play downfield? Sure. But when well-timed with the right personnel, it is hard for an offense to pick those blitzes up. And in this case, it catches them off guard and results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. To throw is Jones. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. He'll step up and run. And a nice run and close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
That's a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I like the call to keep the offense on the line. From this distance, a field goal is no sure thing, and that's a great job by the quarterback, recognizing the situation. Nobody's open, take off, become a runner, extend the drive, pick up the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's second and 9. Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
It's now third down.
Throwing now is Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 49-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
The tackle made at the 47.
Going to be third. They need 1.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. You didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that fourth down stop.
The Colts offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a first and 10.
Roll, roll, roll!
Now, Jones. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half, and try to build something going into halftime.
Let's go.
Now Jones throw it over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
16-yard line.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
44, ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Flush to his right. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
2nd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's Tagovailoa. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achad. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Achad. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
A gain of 7. And the Dolphins first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua in trouble, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achad. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
On the return is Gould. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11. Shotgun now for Jones. A short pass taken in by Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Colts about set to punt, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. On the return, here's Washington. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Well run with Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Jones now on 1st down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. 2 1st downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
To throw, it's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 49.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Eskridge now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Miami.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Now a first down throw for Tua. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score! Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins will go up by 7.
Dolphins 20, Colts 13.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Throwing, Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Zach Sealer getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own
The Dolphins
46-yard
offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off play action, it's Tua. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. First and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Run again with Wright. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that unique immissibility that he has. Whistles here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Second down, they need 7. Tua, give it to Achan. And now we're going to time out by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. So, Daniel Jones and the Colts down by 10. Just over 1:40 to play. They'll need a score here and likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jones. Now he'll run it. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Second down at the 44-yard line.
Now Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.